Have you ever felt that your name holds a deeper significance, more than just a label? That it carries a hidden force, shaping your path in ways beyond your understanding? Across ancient civilizations, mystics and sages have whispered that a name is far more than a mere identity. It is a vibrational key, a code that influences your destiny, your energy, and even your spiritual journey. Think about it. In many traditions, names were not given randomly. They were chosen through divine inspiration, astrological alignments, or sacred rituals. In ancient Egypt, names were believed to carry the essence of a person's soul, so much so that erasing one's name from history was seen as the ultimate form of destruction. In Hebrew mysticism, names were said to hold numerical and energetic frequencies that could alter a person's fate. Even in modern times, numerologists and spiritual teachers claim that the letters in your name resonate with cosmic patterns, subtly influencing your strengths, weaknesses, and life purpose. But what if you were never meant to know this? What if the true power of names was hidden, suppressed, or dismissed as superstition? The truth is, words shape reality, and the name you answer to, the sound that echoes whenever you introduce yourself, is constantly reinforcing a specific energetic signature. This isn't just a mystical idea. Science itself acknowledges that sound and vibration impact matter. If every word carries a frequency, then what about the one word that defines you? In this journey, we will uncover the forgotten wisdom behind names. We will explore their spiritual significance, the hidden numerical codes within them, and how ancient traditions saw names as a tool for unlocking hidden potential. But most importantly, you will discover what your own name might be revealing about you. What if the key to understanding yourself has been with you all along, hidden in plain sight? What if changing or fully embracing your name could alter your destiny? The answers may surprise you. Now let's go deeper and uncover the ancient origins of name mysticism, tracing it back to the civilizations that first understood its profound power. Since the dawn of civilization, names have carried a power that transcends their use as simple identifiers. To the ancients, a name was more than just a word. It was a force, a bridge between the material and the divine. From Mesopotamia to Egypt, from the Vedic traditions of India to the mystical texts of the Hebrews, names were believed to hold a vibrational imprint capable of shaping one's destiny. In ancient Egypt, names were sacred. The Egyptians believed that to speak a name was to give it life, and to erase a name was to condemn a soul to oblivion. This is why pharaohs had their names inscribed on temple walls, and why the act of chiseling out a ruler's name was considered the ultimate form of erasure. The famous cartouche surrounding royal names was not just decoration. It was a protective seal, ensuring that the essence of the name remained intact for eternity. Moving to Hebrew mysticism, the Kabbalists viewed names as divine codes. They believed that each letter held a unique vibrational frequency, influencing a person's spiritual path. The very name of God, the Tetragrammaton, YHWH, was considered so powerful that it was rarely spoken aloud. Even today, names in Jewish tradition are carefully chosen, often aligning with deep spiritual or numerical meanings derived from gematria, an ancient practice that assigns numerical values to letters. In Vedic traditions, names were assigned based on astrological configurations at the time of birth. The Sanskrit syllables in a name were believed to influence the bearer's energy field, with certain sounds aligning with planetary forces. A name was not just a label, it was a mantra, an energetic key designed to harmonize an individual with cosmic rhythms. Ancient Greek philosophers, particularly Plato, pondered the idea that names were not arbitrary but held an intrinsic connection to the essence of things. In his dialogue, Cratylus, Plato suggests that names contain a hidden truth about the nature of what they represent, implying that the sounds and structures of names were not mere coincidence, but reflections of deeper, universal principles. Even within indigenous traditions, names were deeply sacred. Many Native American tribes believed that an individual's true name should be kept secret to prevent it from being used for spiritual manipulation. Among the Mayan and Aztec civilizations, names were often linked to the day of birth within their sacred calendar, connecting a person's identity to celestial and divine forces. But why does this knowledge seem lost in modern times? Over centuries, as societies became more structured and centralized, the sacred act of naming was reduced to convention. In many cultures today, names are chosen based on trends or personal preference, rather than deep spiritual insight. The ancient understanding of names as vibrational forces influencing destiny has been dismissed as myth or superstition. Yet the echoes of this wisdom still remain. Many people report feeling disconnected from their birth names, sensing that they do not truly reflect who they are. Others instinctively adopt new names, stage names, spiritual names, or even nicknames that seem to resonate more deeply with their inner being. Is this mere coincidence, or is it an unconscious attempt to reclaim the lost power of names? As we journey forward, we will explore the hidden codes embedded within names, the esoteric meaning behind individual letters, and how they may hold a key to understanding yourself on a much deeper level. What if your name is more than just a word? What if it is a forgotten key to unlocking your highest potential? Let's unravel this mystery as we dive into the core explanation of the ancient power hidden within names. In the grand tapestry of existence, everything vibrates. Ancient wisdom tells us that the universe itself is built upon frequencies, and sound is one of its purest expressions. Your name, whether given at birth, adopted later, or instinctively chosen, carries a unique vibrational signature. It is not just a label, it is a key, an energetic imprint that resonates with your essence. But how does this work? Why do names hold such power? To understand this, we must explore an ancient principle known as nominative determinism, the belief that names influence personality, fate, and even life choices. This idea is not just spiritual, but has been subtly observed in psychology and linguistics. Have you ever noticed how people with similar names sometimes share similar traits, or how certain names evoke specific expectations? This phenomenon has been studied for centuries, suggesting that names have a profound, almost magical effect on identity. Throughout history, different cultures have understood this principle in their own way. In Kabbalistic traditions, names are believed to contain the very essence of the soul. Each letter in the Hebrew alphabet is associated with numerical values, and these numbers hold divine meanings. Through gematria, one can decipher hidden messages in names, revealing aspects of destiny and spiritual purpose. Some believe that knowing the true numerical vibration of your name can unlock your higher potential, offering insight into past karma and future paths. In ancient Egypt, the concept of Ren, the secret true name, was seen as one of the 5 aspects of the soul. The Egyptians believed that to speak a name was to grant it power, which is why pharaohs and deities had multiple names, each used for different spiritual or protective purposes. The erasure of a name from records was considered a fate worse than death, as it severed one's connection to eternity. Names also hold weight in numerology, an ancient practice that assigns numerical values to letters to uncover hidden meanings. In Pythagorean numerology, your name can be reduced to a single digit that corresponds to personality traits, strengths, and weaknesses. For example, the number 1 is associated with leadership and independence, while 7 signifies deep spirituality and wisdom. By decoding the numerical value of your name, one can gain insight into the deeper forces shaping their life path. But what about the sound itself? Many esoteric traditions emphasize phonetics and resonance, believing that the way a name is spoken creates an energetic field around a person. Some names, when pronounced, naturally carry a sense of authority, grace, or mystery. Certain frequencies and syllables have been linked to emotional and even physical states, reinforcing the idea that our names are living vibrations that interact with the world around us. Consider the way names are used in mantras and sacred invocations. In Vedic traditions, the repetition of a name, such as Om Namah Shivaya or Hare Krishna, is believed to invoke the presence of the divine. Similarly, in Christianity, the name Jesus has been used as a spiritual invocation for centuries. Could it be that our own names carry a similar latent power? Interestingly, many people feel a subconscious resistance to their birth names. Some individuals naturally gravitate toward nicknames, stage names, or spiritual names that feel more aligned with their inner truth. This is not merely a preference. It may be an attempt to realign with their authentic frequency. In many spiritual traditions, initiates are given new names upon awakening to their higher self, symbolizing their transformation. So what does all of this mean for you? Could the sounds, letters, and numerical vibrations of your name hold a deeper message about your purpose? Are you living in alignment with the frequency of your given name? Or is it possible that another name resonates more deeply with who you truly are? As we move forward, we will uncover even more hidden layers, exploring how names are linked to personal destiny, karmic patterns, and even past lives. But before we dive deeper, consider this. What happens when you change your name? What unseen forces are set into motion? Let's explore these mysteries in the next section. If a name carries a unique vibration, what happens when you change it? Can altering your name shift your destiny, rewrite your spiritual blueprint, or even change the way the universe interacts with you? Throughout history, powerful figures, spiritual leaders, and even entire cultures have understood this. Many traditions teach that a name change is a rebirth, a deliberate shift in vibration to align with a new phase of life, spiritual awakening, or a deeper truth. Take, for example, the practice of initiation names in spiritual traditions. In many ancient mystery schools, those who underwent deep transformation were given new names to signify their rebirth. This is why monks, mystics, and sages throughout history, from Gautama becoming the Buddha to Cassius Clay becoming Muhammad Ali, have adopted new identities to reflect their evolving consciousness. In Kabbalistic teachings, a person whose life has been filled with suffering or misfortune is sometimes advised to add or modify their name to shift their fate. This is rooted in the belief that the name acts as a container of spiritual energy, and by altering it, one can change their karmic imprint. But does this actually work? Can renaming yourself truly alter your reality? Modern psychology supports this idea in unexpected ways. Studies suggest that people subconsciously mold their behaviors to fit their names, a phenomenon known as implicit egotism. If this is true, then changing a name may not just be symbolic. It could be a form of neural reprogramming, reshaping how the mind perceives itself. Numerology, too, suggests that when you change your name, your personal vibration shifts. If you are born under a number that represents introspection, but adopt a name that aligns with leadership and confidence, your energy signature begins to change accordingly. This could explain why some people feel a sense of empowerment or alignment after adopting a spiritual name. Consider the hidden names of power in mystical traditions. Many cultures believe that knowing and speaking a person's true name grants authority over them. In ancient Egypt, deities and rulers had secret names known only to a few, as revealing them was thought to make them vulnerable. Even today, in many indigenous cultures, newborns are given a public name and a secret name, with the latter being reserved for sacred or protective use. This leads us to an important question. Do you truly own your name, or does it own you? Have you ever wondered why certain names feel completely natural, while others seem foreign or forced? Some people instinctively reject their birth names without knowing why, as if their soul recognizes a misalignment between their identity and the sound they carry. This is why choosing the right name, whether a given name, a nickname, or a spiritual title, can have a profound effect on one's self-perception. But what if your name wasn't chosen by you at all? What if it was chosen before birth, by forces beyond human comprehension? Some esoteric traditions suggest that our soul names exist beyond time, waiting for us to rediscover them. The idea is that when you hear your true spiritual name, something deep within you resonates, a recognition beyond logic, as if an ancient memory is being awakened. Many believe that meditation, dreams, and deep inner work can reveal this hidden name. Some report hearing whispers in dreams, a name calling to them from within. Others feel an unexplainable attraction to certain sounds or letters, sensing that they hold personal significance. This brings us to a crucial realization. Your name is not just a word. It is a doorway, a key, a vibrational signature that can unlock deeper aspects of your soul. So, what does this mean for you? Should you keep your given name, modify it, or seek out your true soul name? As we move into the practical applications, we will explore methods to decode the hidden messages within your name, discover its vibrational essence, and even experiment with name shifts to see how they affect your consciousness. What secrets does your name hold? And more importantly, are you ready to uncover them? Now that we understand the hidden power within names, how can we apply this knowledge in a meaningful way? How do we tap into the deeper vibrations of our names to unlock their full potential? The first step is decoding the energetic essence of your name. This can be done through a combination of numerology, phonetics, and intuition. Step 1. Numerological analysis. In numerology, each letter of the alphabet corresponds to a number. By breaking down your full name into numbers and reducing them to their core essence, you can uncover your name number, which reveals the energetic blueprint you carry. For example, in Pythagorean numerology, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on. By adding up the numbers in your name and reducing them to a single digit, or master number like 11, 22, or 33, you can determine the dominant frequency you embody. Each number has a unique meaning. 1. Leadership, independence, creation. 2. Harmony, intuition, relationships. 3. Creativity, communication, expression. 4. Stability, structure, discipline. 5. Freedom, change, adventure. 6. Nurturing, responsibility, service. 7. Wisdom, spirituality, inner search. 8. Power, material success, authority. 9. Completion, humanitarianism, higher calling. Does your name align with your true nature, or does it create resistance in your life? Step 2. Phonetic resonance. The sound of your name holds a vibrational frequency that influences how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. Some vowels and consonants carry soft, flowing energy, while others project authority and confidence. Try saying your name out loud, slowly and intentionally. How does it feel? Does it carry a sense of strength, wisdom, or clarity? Or does it feel heavy, dull, or disconnected from who you are becoming? If your name doesn't resonate with your true self, it might be time to explore variations, modifications, or spiritual names that align more closely with your soul's essence. Step 3. Discovering your true name. Some traditions teach that every soul has a hidden name, one that is not given at birth but remembered through deep introspection. This name is said to reflect your higher self, your eternal nature beyond this lifetime. To uncover it, try this. Meditate on your name. In a quiet state, ask your subconscious to reveal a name that resonates with your soul's essence. Pay attention to dreams. Some people hear their true name whispered in a dream. Observe your natural inclinations. Are you drawn to certain letters, syllables, or ancient names without knowing why? Your intuition may already be guiding you. If a particular name or sound feels like home, it might be worth exploring further. Step 4. Experimenting with name shifts. If you feel a disconnect from your given name, try experimenting with nicknames, abbreviations, or slight variations. Some people introduce a middle name or use an ancient name with spiritual significance. Others completely shift their identity, adopting a name that represents their higher calling. You don't need to legally change your name to feel the energetic shift. Simply using it in your personal practice, writing it down, or introducing yourself differently can initiate profound changes. Step 5. Affirming your name's power. No matter what name you choose to embrace, the most important step is owning its energy. Speak it with intention. Write it with clarity. Meditate on its vibration. Let it be a source of strength rather than limitation. Your name is not just a label. It is an activation key. It carries a frequency that can empower you, realign your consciousness, and shape the way the universe interacts with you. So, the question is, are you using your name consciously, or is it shaping you in ways you never realized? From the moment we are born, our name becomes a defining part of our existence. It shapes how the world perceives us, how we identify with ourselves, and even how energy flows through our lives. But what if a name is more than just a label? What if it holds an ancient power, a frequency that can either limit or liberate us? We've explored the mystical connection between names and vibration, uncovering how ancient traditions, numerology, and phonetics all point to the same truth. Your name is an energetic key. It carries an imprint of your soul's journey, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and even the course of your destiny. Yet few people ever question the name they were given. They accept it as fate, without realizing they have the power to shape it, refine it, or even reclaim a name that aligns with their highest self. So, what does this mean for you? It means that your name is not just something you respond to. It's something you can consciously activate. By understanding its deeper meanings, feeling its resonance, and aligning with a name that truly represents who you are, you take control of your energetic signature in this world. This is why in many spiritual traditions, those who undergo profound transformation often receive a new name, a name that reflects their higher state of being. It's not just symbolic. It's a shift in frequency, a recalibration of identity. But you don't have to wait for a spiritual teacher or an initiation to rediscover your name's power. You can start today. Say your name out loud. Feel its energy. Ask yourself, does it empower you? Does it resonate with your true essence? Or is there another name, another sound that calls to you? The power has always been in your hands. Your name is more than a word. It's a doorway to transformation. So now the final question is yours to answer. Are you ready to unlock the ancient power hidden in your name?